Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of The Ranting Redhead. I am your host, Aiden. Before I get into my topic today, I would like to discuss something that some people have brought up to me, and I would like to address the few people that listen, but I care about you. To the few people that listen, I care about you. Some people have said that they would like me to be on camera more often, because I only did the one episode where I took the shot of the hot sauce. Some people would like to see me actually be on a camera. Well, the reason I don't do that is a couple reasons. One, I don't have a good enough camera. I was using my phone for that video, and for some reason the focus was going in and out the whole time, so I really don't want to use my phone again. But I'm also moving in a month, so my house is a little bit messy, and I don't really want to get out my camera just for you to see my messy house. But once I get all set into my new house, what I want to do is I'll buy an actual camera, but I want to buy a really good one, so I got to save up a little bit of money. That's the bitch of it. Unless you'd like to donate a camera to me, that'd be lovely, but I would never ask for that. So once I can buy this camera, I promise I will do more videos with me on camera where you can see my face. See, I thought I was doing you guys a favor where you don't have to see my face. I mean, look at me, I'm hideous. But hey, you know what? Some people want to see my face, so I'm here to serve the public. What can I say? But okay. Never mind that. I would like to talk about something I observed. Normally I observe all these things at work, and today I also observed something at work. I saw a guy wearing, and I don't know why, it's just the little things that piss me off. I saw a guy, big fat beer belly, looked like just a complete loser. And of course, he had a shirt on that says, "The world's coolest dad." How does he know that? Has he met every single other dad in the world? Has there been a contest that I am unaware of? How do you judge this? It just seems, first of all, it seems tacky if you wear a shirt like that. I want to put a pin in that, because you know what, I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to get a little off topic already. It's kind of cool, though, if some people have shirts or, like, a sign that says, like, dad, mom, single, not. Something like that. So at least, like, number one, in case, you know, if I see a hot chick, but she has a pin on or something that says mom, I'd be like, okay, I can steer clear of that. So that would help me a little bit. But how can you deem yourself the quote unquote world's coolest dad? How can you deem yourself worthy of that title? Like I said, I don't think he is. He looked like a loser to me, but hey, you know, I'm not one to judge, I guess. Yeah, I thought that was weird because it's so tacky. I don't know. Don't you want to be your own person? Why do you need to draw attention to yourself? It's like, I'm the world's coolest dad. Well, what'd you do for your kids? What was the last great thing you did for your kids? Oh, well, I made them spaghetti. They like spaghetti. So you made them food, and that's what deems you the world's coolest dad? Good for you. Good for you. I'm sure you're doing a bang-up job. But there's other people that are always like... Jerry Seinfeld had a great bit about it, where he's... I don't remember what episode of Seinfeld, but he says something like you know, every time a person recommends a doctor, they always say, oh, he's the best. Oh, he's the best. There can't be this many bests in the world. There has to be a worst by process of elimination. Like, how many times do you meet someone where he's like, yeah, my doctor, he's the worst. I mean, he'll do a really bad job. Go see him. That's kind of the way I feel about the world's coolest dad, or the world's coolest mom, the world's greatest son, world's greatest daughter. Who gives a rat's ass if you think you're the world's greatest daughter? Or anything like that. I don't know. I just thought it was weird because I hate tacky stuff like that. I mean, but really think about it. how would one become the world's coolest dad? What would they have to do? Because you don't want to overspoil your kids at the same time, because then they're gonna grow up to be whiny little bitches when they don't get their way. So how would one become the world's coolest dad? You know what? Let's look this up. Let's see if I can get any results. Give me 1 second. How does one become the world's coolest dad? Let's see what this has to say. Okay. 20 signs that you have the coolest dad in the world. Okay, let's see what 20 things this person would have to do to become the world's coolest dad. Even though if you get 10 dads to follow, just even 10 dads to follow this right here, technically they're not the world's coolest, because there's others out there that are following the same things as you. But let's see. Every summer day after work, he takes you to the neighborhood pool to play catch in the water. What if your neighborhood doesn't have a pool? Why does... I don't know. That's weird. He wrestles with you and lets you win until you are 13. Then all bets are off. How else are you going to learn to become a man? See, I would just say pin the fucker at age 6. Let them grow up a little faster. I don't know. Why does one want to wrestle? I don't get that. Actually, it's funny because my dad always said this. He said, yeah, he never wanted to join the wrestling team because why? If he doesn't want to roll around on the ground with a bunch of sweaty men. He is your soccer coach, even if he doesn't want to be, and you think he wants to be. Well, what if you don't like soccer? What if you don't like soccer? Son, you are going to be on the soccer team whether you like it or not. But Dad, I wanted to play baseball. I don't give a fuck, son. You're playing soccer. I'm going to be the coach. Like it. 4. He gets up at dawn to pack the car for your family vacation and always makes every suitcase fit perfectly like a jigsaw puzzle or the video game Tetris. Okay, so he has to take time off of... as soon as he gets done work, he has to take time to take you to the pool, yet he has to get up at the ass crack of dawn to pack the car. Jesus Christ. It's not... You know what? That is pretty spectacular. I would not do that. 5. He has the route to your family vacation spot memorized and doesn't need a map. Well, how far away is this place? Because if it's like an hour or so away from where you live, maybe roughly, I can understand that. But if you're going like across the country or something, I would want you to have a map. I don't want you to get lost. You're not cool. You're an idiot. 6. Before there were thermometers in cars, he pressed the back of his hand to his car window to see what the temperature was outside instead of rolling down the window, creating a hurricane in the car. Okay. How does that make you cool? 7. He puts your homemade pen holder on his desk at work and actually uses it. That's just stupid. It's like, because you know what? Whenever somebody makes, something homemade, like a bowl or a vase, whatever, in their stupid art class, it always ends up terrible for the most part, unless you're extremely, extremely gifted. I was not, but I don't want my dad using that because then it's like, yeah, I have a shitty little son who made this piece of crap. Feel bad for me. Okay, number 8. Number 8. He will act silly in front of you, like pretending to play the guitar on a tennis racket in his underwear with a child's cowboy hat on in his head. This is all real stuff that I'm reading. That's not cool. He wears a Halloween costume every Halloween. How does that make you cool? I don't know. He's 10. He's the first person you shared a beer with. With me, my dad is a recovering alcoholic. He's been sober for 10 years, so I would not share a beer with him. This also contradicts number 11. He'll drink scotch with you, even though he doesn't like scotch. I would not ask my dad to do that. 12. He is proud of you and wants you to live your life and not the one he didn't get to live. Okay, I'll give you that one. I've been making fun of this list, but I'll give you that one. That would make you all right. 13. He teaches you to respect people and prepares you to know that you must earn respect. I think that's just a valid lesson. It doesn't make you cool. It's just a valid life lesson. 14. He doesn't shave on vacations. He also knows that there is a time and place where personal hygiene is less important, like on a camping trip. I don't care if we're out in the middle of nowhere on a camping trip or whatever. I want you to stay clean. I don't want to smell your bad breath. Shave your fucking beard and go to bed. 15. If you get injured in sports or playing with your friends, he tells you to shake it off and teaches you the difference between a battle wound and a serious injury. Well, I don't know if that makes you cool. It just kind of seems lazy. If like you fell off your bike and you really fucked up your leg or something, like your leg's bloody, is like, you'll be fine. It just seems like you don't want to get off the couch and stop watching Seinfeld. That's probably me. He treats your mom like a queen and is a good role model for how to treat your spouse. My parents are divorced. They do not like each other. That's probably only funny for me. But that is funny though. 17. He treats every failure you have as a learning experience and allows you to fail. He gives guidance, but does not let it interfere with you choosing your own path. Maybe. 18. He understands why you want to be dropped off 100 yards away from where you and your friends are meeting girls at the mall or boys at the mall. I wouldn't even drive my son. I'd say, here's a bus ticket. Have fun. I wouldn't waste my gas money on him just to go to the mall, and where I can't even fully drop him off at the very front of the building. What are you talking about? That's just rude of your son or daughter. 19. When you have a bad game or race, he knows it is not the time to coach. That's not. I have a lot of just whatever moments. 20, the last one. Thank God. 20. He understands what builds your relationship are the small things, the everyday moments you spend together. Not true. I mean, they are an art, but I don't want to. Who remembers the little things? In all honesty, I don't. That's just me. I don't remember the little things. So yeah, I had that in my notes. I don't think all that makes you the world's coolest dad. I don't know what would make you the world's coolest dad, though. I just know it wasn't all those 20 things. If you would like my personal advice, come ask me, because it's different for every person. My advice to you, here's my general advice. If you're thinking about becoming a dad and you want to be like, how would I become the world's greatest dad? How could I make sure my son or daughter succeed in life and make sure that they are happy until they move out? I would tell them, don't have a kid. That's just me. So yeah, I had that in my notes. But I also had one other thing. It's so off topic, but I just have to discuss it because this is not worthy of a full episode. But I just have to mention it. Like I said, I'm looking at my notes, and I only see two things on this page when I put world's coolest dad. And then somebody at work told me a story that they had a friend come over to their house or something, and they got hungry. And they go, hey, do you have a stick of butter? And they thought that, oh, yeah, haha, funny, whatever. There's a snack in the cupboard or whatever. This person actually went to the refrigerator, got a stick of butter. Not only did they eat it, they put sprinkles on the butter. And then they proceeded to eat the stick of butter. What is that about? What? Butter? Who just eats butter? Butter is a topping for popcorn. That's the way I view butter. Like, and sprinkles? Why do you want sprinkles on butter? You don't want something that just, that, I don't have any other word to describe it except for buttery. But why would you put sprinkles on butter? Something so sweet mixed with butter? Are you out of your mind? Do you have no shame? If there's one thing I can just stress, don't eat a stick of butter. It's not a snack. It is, oh my God, when I heard that, I was just shocked, and I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, butter? Who goes? And first of all, that's also rude. Where you go into somebody's house and eat a stick of their butter. Whenever I go over to a friend's house, number one, if I'm hungry, I try to wait it out, but then if not, I'll be like, hey, do you have just anything I can snack on for a second? I would not go eat a stick of butter. I would be like, hey, I'll have just a handful of chips or something if you have it. But butter? With sprinkles! Oh my God. I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you all so much for listening, and I'll see you all next time. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to say something. Hopefully in the near future, I want to have, there's 3 guests I might have coming on. So hopefully within the next few episodes, you'll have another person other than me to listen to. So it might be a little more enjoyable, might not be. These guests might be horrible, but I'm willing to take a chance. I don't think they'll be horrible, but I'm willing to take a chance. That shows how nice of a guy I am. And I'm sorry, but I gotta say one more thing. That's what sucks is apparently I have the outside of this show, I have the persona of a nice guy. I'm a nice person. But now that people listen to this, I don't have that image anymore. Like, I had somebody at work where they would say, someone goes, yeah, Aiden's a nice guy. And then someone goes, no, he's not. Have you listened to his show? I'm like, damn it. That's the one thing I didn't take into account when I started this show, is that I can no longer appear to be a nice guy. That's the one thing I hate about this show. But with that, I just wanted to say that. With that, I'm going to end the episode. Thank you all so much for listening, and I'll see you later.